Welcome back, everyone. Movie guy Will Meyer is here to talk about what's big in the box office this week. First, we start off with an animated movie. We've seen something like this before where kids are able to talk and have more adult-like lives. Boss Baby, though, is a little bit different.
Takes it to the extreme, that's for sure.
Yeah.
This is, it's a movie that features the voice talents of Alec Baldwin, of Jimmy Kimmel, of Lisa Kudrow, Tobey Maguire. It's a movie.
Big cast.
Yeah, big cast. I thought it was about a young boy, a 7-year-old boy who has a happy childhood, but then a suit-wearing baby shows up at his house and steals all the attention. That's a movie I was looking forward to seeing. I was also looking forward to seeing Alec Baldwin do his thing, be his fast-talking, wisecracking self, but that's not really the movie we got. This movie is about so much more than what I described. It involves puppies going to space. It involves mind erasing, all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm not exactly sure what it's about. It goes in a million different directions, none of which are very interesting. In this movie, you don't really get an opportunity to see Alec Baldwin be very funny either. He's stuck with a subpar script here. I believe he probably committed to this movie before reading the final script. It's disappointing. I think this was a good opportunity to talk about sibling rivalry in a way that was relatable to kids. That's something that they can definitely engage with, but it doesn't really do that in an interesting way. So I really didn't like it. If you're under the age of 8 and you like potty humor, I think you may like it, but no one else in the auditorium was laughing, so I would say like 1.5 out of 4 stars.
All right, we start off with not a dud, but not the best review from Will Meyer. Next up, Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell, yeah, this is one that stars Scarlett Johansson. She plays a human who is saved from a terrible crash. She is cyber enhanced to be the perfect soldier capable of stopping the world's most dangerous criminals. This is a sci-fi film that is based on the Japanese manga of the same name, highly influential piece of literature there. It really paved the way for a lot of sci-fi films like The Matrix and some others. This film doesn't even really seem to be aware of its own source material's influence because it tells a story we feel like we've been told a million times before, and it's been told better. This movie values style over substance as well. It's a movie that its chief concern is to look as cool as possible at all times. It partially succeeds at that, but at the expense of everything else, is littered with one-dimensional characters, with cringeworthy dialogue, a story that crawls along so slowly you're going to be rushing to the concession stand to get some caffeine to stay awake through the rest of this dull slog. The acting is subpar as well. This movie, Scarlett Johansson's given better performances in similar movies like Her and Under the Skin. I would check those out. I would not see this one. This is 1 out of 4 stars for me. I'm sorry for all the bad news this morning, but we've got good ones coming up.
Yeah, maybe the next one will be better.
It is, definitely. This is a sci-fi movie that I would recommend. It's a movie that stars Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds, Rebecca Ferguson. This is a movie that is about a team of scientists and astronauts that are on a space station. They discover a rapidly evolving life form, and then they have to kill it before it kills them and all life on Earth, really. It's a movie that has a great cast. If you saw it, though, you may have thought this looks familiar. It is. It's Alien, it's Gravity, it's the Andromeda Strain. But this movie knows what it is. It's just out to entertain its audience, and at that, I think it mostly succeeds. This is a film that has a lot of surprises along the way. It takes some risks that I don't think a lot of other big-budget studio movies would. Is it a classic? No, I don't think so. But it's a movie that entertained me from the very beginning until the final shot of the movie. I did really enjoy it. I think it's riveting. It's got great suspense. It's not a classic, but I did enjoy it. I'd say 3 out of 4 stars.
And last up, Personal Shopper.
Yeah, this is a movie that stars Kristen Stewart. This is a film about where she plays a personal shopper to the celebrities, but also she is a medium, spiritual medium, and she's trying to talk to her dead brother. If you couldn't tell from that plot description, it's one of the strangest, most beguiling movies I've seen in a while. Absolutely. But this movie is really exciting. I really enjoyed this movie. I think that Kristen Stewart gives the best performance of her career. She's totally captivating, can hold a scene like no other, and this movie requires so much of her because this is a creepy and unnerving ghost story. It's a thriller of Hitchcockian proportions. It's a moving and emotional drama about grief and longing, and it's an understated coming-of-age movie. I think this movie is really powerful. It may leave you scratching your head as soon as it's over, but I've had so many people call me and ask me if I've seen this movie because it begs you to go out and talk to your friends about it, and you immediately want to watch it again. So I really liked it. 3.5 out of 4 stars.
3.5 out of 4 stars.
Yeah.
Will Meyer, thank you so much.